After wading through some madness, being taken for granted, stranded out on the island, but managing not to panic. Your energy is spinning, everybody seems damaged. Never forget you are the painter of your canvas. For 8 billion strong, all sisters and brothers who get further along, looking out for one another. It's proper for the fall, right or wrong you will discover that through it all, broken crayons still color. Broken crayons still color. Yeah, broken crayons still color. While on the minute looking out for one another. Focus within and you'll begin to discover strength through all the crazy circumstances. And taking on major damage. Breathe, take a breath, don't panic. Now saddle up and put your crayon to the can. Life is struggle, y'all, testing my limits. I think I'm near it, seeking some sense of solace while preaching on perseverance. Every time I take a step to progress, there's interference, sowing the seeds of doubt till it's seeping into my spirit. I'm weakening my resolve, so afraid of losing my grip. Been bracing not for a fall, but I'm praying that it'll shift. Meandering through it all, still portraying what's in the script. Hearing the faintest calling that's saying that we're equipped for something better, man. So execute whatever plan, put in the extra effort, no matter what the endeavor. Film, enjoy the simple pleasures, think of everything you weather. Damn, the journey's long, you're stronger and way more clever than the forces out to get you. Stick you, then outwit you, packing a power punch. The crunches when it hits you, knocking you to the canvas. But granted, what does that give you? Perfect perspective for painting the grandest picture. After wading through some madness, being taken for granted, stranded out on the island, but managing not to panic. Your energy is spinning, everybody seems damaged. Never forget you are the painter of your canvas. For 8 billion strong, all sisters and brothers who get further along while looking out for one another. It's proper for the fall, right or wrong you will discover that through it all, broken crayons still color. Broken crayons still color. Yeah, broken crayons still color. While on the minute looking out for one another. Focus within and you'll begin to discover strength through all the crazy circumstances. And taking on major damage. Breathe, take a breath, don't panic. Now saddle up and put your crayon to the canvas. Reeling from several years of manipulative abuse. Initially figured mute, although truthfully just astute. Some stages were misportrayed, but today she is living proof. Overcoming the blatant behaviors that we rebuke. Salute to all the strength in the story. For those who know it, transition into an epic orator who was heroic. Miss Maya Angelou remained such an amazing poet, cause once she found a voice she would never again forgo it. Speaking of orators, is a daughter of educators who was once removed from school in an effort to denigrate it. Instead of becoming crude and just letting it devastate her, she calculated her moves and then focused on something greater. Actively advocating for people who lack voice, so passionate in the fact that we have to enact choice. Later on she penned books for inquisitive girls and boys. Love the Nikki Giovanni for making this kind of noise. Let me quickly convey the curious case of Mary and Spencer's penchant for picking places and spaces she couldn't enter. Granddaughter of sharecroppers who turned a lucrative venture into a social movement, improving upon a splinter created by segregation where hatred remained the norm. She championed education and advocated reform. Coney Island to vice mayor, trailblazing through many storms. On a once racist campus, her name now graces a dorm. I know this song is getting long, so upon further review, though there's many more examples, the most important is you. If you're knocked down on the canvas or stranded, what you gonna do? Wait to be kicked and trampled or stay back up on your two? When life presents us cruel, just remember you're well equipped with the recommended mix of innovation and grit. In the midst of all the strain and the pain that it may inflict, just maintain a firm grip and commit to flipping the script. After wading through some madness, being taken for granted, stranded out on the island, but managing not to panic. Your energy is spinning, everybody seems damaged. Never forget you are the painter of your canvas. For 8 billion strong, all sisters and brothers who get further along while looking out for one another. It's proper for the fall, right or wrong you will discover that through it all, broken crayons still color.
Yeah, let me get a quick 60, man. I just need about a minute. Cause for real, there are really so many more examples I could write about. I'm talking about James Baldwin and Richard Wright, two brothers who were able to craft rich narratives based upon the inequity they experienced as black men in 20th century America. Nelson Mandela, experiencing the grave atrocity of South African apartheid, including being unlawfully imprisoned for 27 years. Still, he fought for all South Africans, becoming its democratically elected president. Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, Richard Pryor, comedic performers with a penchant for storytelling. They worked tirelessly to provide reprieve for others, all the while going through hell themselves. Tyler Perry, not my favorite filmmaker by any means, but an inspirational journey nonetheless. Suffering through abuse and homelessness, he used writing as refuge, ultimately building an entertainment empire. Josephine Baker, Audre Lorde, Ellen DeGeneres, just a few of the myriad artists and entertainers who denounce discrimination based upon sexuality or gender identity. Truly, they risked it all by pushing back on societies that weren't yet receptive to hearing their message. Sylvia Plath, Virginia Woolf, and Tazaki Shange, strong female literary voices who showed strength in their outspokenness regarding personal struggles with mental health. They stared down stigma and carved out space in which they could openly acknowledge their complex truth. Dorothy Dandridge, Eartha Kitt, Diane Carroll. I really could go on, but I only asked for 60 seconds, so I guess I'm gonna have to relent. But no, you are them. Own your story. Broken Crayons. Humbly presented by Undefined. Now go paint, y'all. Yeah. Love.